a very fun story, guys. So it's been 107 years since the discovery of Shackleton's ship. So Shackleton's ship embarked on a journey, a crew of 27 to Antarctica. And this was a time in history where everyone was on the race to see land, to discover land, to get to the tip of the globes and go to what everyone wanted to go to, Antarctica.
Sorry, when did you say it was?
This was 107 years ago.
Okay.
So this was a time in history where everyone was on the search for Antarctica and just like
undiscovered
land
and things like
of
the world.
The end of the world.
Wow.
So over this was recent. Scientists found Shackleton's ship that the crew at the time crashed into ice. And they had to actually, all of that crew actually survived. Actually, that crash, they were able to find a way back home. And but the ship, which is incredible. That's what makes his story so incredible. That even though they didn't make it all the way, they came back. They came back to tell the story, and so it's still a successful journey for him and his legacy. But they found the ship intact, and it's still in perfect condition
because it's probably frozen in time,
preserved in ice inside. And so it's very interesting. It's very exciting. It's a very exciting piece in history and science that even back then people were very excited to see this, and it resurfaced now. So many years later, and it's perfectly preserved, literally perfectly preserved.
So did someone find it or resurface?
It resurfaced because
the ice is melting.
Right.
Yeah.
Crazy.
But it's insane. You can see the photos if you just Google it. How the ship and it's incredible. It's truly incredible.
Could watch a whole day's worth of episodes about sunken ships. I think it's so fascinating.
Right.
I'm obsessed, especially if there's treasure and shit.
Yeah, exactly.
But that makes sense. I think the only sad part about this is because the ice is melting that they discover.
Yeah, because otherwise it probably would be a frozen piece of fruit in an ice cube.
Yeah.
I always wonder how many mysteries there is in the ocean.
The ocean is
so many.
Another world down there.
It's incredible. The ocean is incredible.
We still haven't got to the bottom of the ocean.
Nope. We haven't. And we haven't even discovered half of the species that live there.
Yeah.
It's incredible. The ocean's
incredible. Didn't you
incredible.
say there was some prehistoric shark that not resurfaced, but
there was a news. Yeah, I think it was somewhere around the coast of Portugal. They found 100-year shark or something like that.
It was a very old, and it had it looked completely different than other shark. It had rows of teeth. It was your worst nightmare, coming to life.
Yeah, it was crazy too.
Yeah.
So who knows how many things there is down there?
What's down there?
No,
I'm good. I'm good to go.
The ocean is fascinating. I mean, I respect it so much, but it's so fascinating. It's so incredible because it's right there. It's right beneath us. It's crazy to me. It's huge. So I love it. I love these stories.